Thank you, honey. I love you and your sister and your mom. First of all, I want to thank my wife, Linda, because the truth of the matter can be known. When these kids were growing up, I was always at work. And she raised them and did a wonderful job with these wonderful children that you saw in the video, and I thank her for everything she's done. She is the real parent of the group, and she did all the work. I would also like to thank the community partners for the leadership they've shown, helping the people that many in the society consider to be the least, last, and lost, teenage parents, unwed mothers, infants with little hope, but community partners brings hope to those people, because as you and I both know, all of God's children are precious and fragile. So thank you to the community partners. I don't go to movies often, but Liz's boyfriend just graduated from the United States Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, and it was a great experience for Kevin. So Liz wanted to go see Flight 51, so one night after we closed up shop at 6006 I-45 North between Tidwell and Parker, we went to the deserted movie theater and sat in those chairs, which aren't nearly as nice as the home theater chairs at Gallery Furniture. And we watched that movie, Flight 51. It was just eerie. Toward the end of the movie, those 41 people on that airplane, Flight 51, as they flew over Pennsylvania, they knew they were doomed. They knew that the end was near. And you know, those ladies reached in their purse at that time and they pulled out their cell phone, and those men reached in their pants pocket and pulled out their cell phone and they made frantic phone calls. And they didn't call their stockbroker or their lawyer or their investment banker. They called husbands and wives and fathers and mothers and brothers and sisters and sons and daughters to say, I love you one more time. Because, as Jeff said so well earlier, it's all about family. Family, at the end of the day, is all that matters. And so, I'm here to say thank you for this wonderful award. I'm here to thank my father, who is 82 years old, my living role model, who is at Gallery Furniture working right now, running the shop. And you know, my parents taught me something that I think, Lori, they should teach at every HISD school. And I know that all the fathers up here have taught their children. My parents taught me a work ethic. My parents taught me that work is not man's penance or his punishment. It is his glory, his salvation. Work indeed is the essence of who we are. And I know I've taught that to my two wonderful daughters there and my son James. And so I think we ought to teach a work ethic to all these kids out there who weren't as fortunate as you and I to have loving, caring parents, and who didn't have the track to follow that you and I did. Imagine where anybody in this room would be without the parents who formed your life. So my challenge to all of us today is to not only be good parents for our sons and daughters and grandchildren, but just as importantly, be good parents and role models and community leaders for the people less fortunate than us that don't have mothers and fathers who taught us those value systems that guided our lives, and teach those value systems to the less fortunate members of our society so they too can one day become fathers and mothers and teach their kids how to be great family leaders. Thanks very much.